Welcome to What's in the Shop Wednesday. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Many of you Wednesday after Wednesday for years. We take you behind the scenes and show you what we're working on. We love full transparency. We love to show you guys all of our work. We love showing it off. We love showing you all of our shops. Let's start here in Latrobe. Beside me to my left, a Ferrari F12. You guys have seen this for a couple of weeks now. And the reason it's still here, the owner has decided, the car's older. It's like a 2013. There's a couple paint imperfections here and there. Owners decided before we rewrap it, he would like to have those things fixed. So we work very closely with a couple of painters, and one of them is going to be taking care of some stuff on this. Then we're going to wrap it, coat it. It's already tinted, but I think coat the interior as well. In the wash bay, beautiful car. ZL1. You don't see them in this silver color very often, but this car is back after a year. We did PPF on it. I think a ceramic coating based on the way that it's beating water, but we're redoing a fender due to damage. The fun part about this, it's not often that we get to see an install a year later or 2 years later. It does happen, but I just walked this one. A year later, there's not a single edge lifting. There is not a single bubble. This install is gorgeous. The customer's really happy with it. And so standing the test of time for a year is something that not every shop is able to do with their installs. In front of that's a Mustang. This one's here for a ceramic coating. And then a Ford Explorer. This one we did what we call a tuxedo wrap. So basically from the window pillars up, the roof, the side rails, the rear spoiler. We did this in the new 3M 2080 high gloss black, and it's a really, really impressive difference over the regular 3M 2080. In fact, we did a small video on this. I don't think it's out yet, so we can't link it, but soon, keep an eye on our channel. You can see the difference between this vinyl and regular. In front of that's a GMC Sierra. We did a full front end with PPF as well as the entire bed sides. So every inch, from the back of the taillight to the tailgate to the front edge here, and we don't use patterns for something like that, or if we do, we modify them heavily so we can wrap edges. So like this front corner is wrapped around so you don't see it, and also that edge that takes a lot of abuse is protected. On the lift is a Hyundai Palisade PPF on the front end of this one. Caleb is currently working on an M4 competition. This one got PPF on the front end, and then it was previously ceramic coated by a different shop. And you can hear Minion over there barking. The coating wasn't done very well. I don't think that they polished the car prior to the coating. There were still a lot of micro scratches in it. So we polished all those out, did the paint correction that should have been done in the first place. Now we're ceramic coating it. There's the barker, Minion. So photogenic. He's an old grumpy man. In the tint bay, Terrell's working on a Subaru. Tint all the way around on this one. All right, outside, we've got my first dream car. This is my Gallardo. Bought this about 9 years ago. Manual transmission. God, I love that thing. It's just here because it's hanging out. I'm out of garage space. Not sure what I'm going to do. And Dean and Becca's Hornet, half stealth wrapped. Come on, Dean. Get on the stick. Finish the stealth wrap. What are you doing? Beside that, we have Keith. He brought his Mustang in for us. We did a polish, remove a lot of micro scratches and swirl marks, and then we did our ceramic 3-in-1. It's not like a full-blown ceramic coating, but it'll hold them over for the next 6 months or so with a layer of protection on top of that. Beside it, we have a Ford Bronco. Tinted the windows. Now it's getting a ceramic coating. This vehicle over here is a favor from Chuck that works with us down at Blackout 911. One of his friends, unfortunately, had a house fire. They lost basically everything, and their Jeep really needed cleaned up. So we took care of that for him. We don't typically do regular detailing work, but we thought it was the least we could do for somebody that Chuck really cared about. So in the center of the parking lot, we have Chevy Suburban High Country. This one's getting PPF on the full front end. That'll be getting pulled in to get prepped any minute. There's my Hellcat. The last one that looked just like that got stolen. So up front, we've got two beautiful cars. Aaron's ZL1 1LE, full stealth wrap coating. He's our PPF manager. You know, that wrap looks beautiful. And this Audi's here, I think for some touch-up paint. Again, not something we typically do. Jimmy obviously worked something out with this customer, so not to pick on this car. This is the reason you need paint protection film. The front of this bumper is absolutely peppered with rock chips. Let's see what's happening in Pittsburgh and Florida.
What's going on, guys? It is Wednesday. Let's take a look around the Gibsonia shop. First up is the Porsche 911. This has been here for about a week and a half. This got the works. We did a full body 8mm paint protection film wrap and a 4-year Fusion Plus ceramic coating. Up on the platform is a Ford Bronco. We saw this vehicle in the shop about a month ago, give or take, for a wear and tear kit and some window tint. He is back in the shop this week to get a full polish and ceramic coating, along with some hood paint protection film. Next in line for a full body wrap is this Ford Bronco. This is getting paint protection film on the entire lower half. So from this point Basically, the roof up is going to remain unprotected, but it is going to be getting a coating. So we're doing a 4-year coating on the entire body, 20% tint to match the back section along with the PPF on the lower half of the vehicle. Next up is another completed full wrap. It is a M4CS. This got a full body paint protection film wrap. We did do the 10 mil paint protection on the entire front of the vehicle. It got windshield protection film, tint on the side windows and the back window, and both an interior and exterior ceramic coating. In the tint bay, we got a couple vehicles. First up, a 2017 GMC Sierra that is just getting a visor strip on the top of the windshield. Next to the Sierra is a new Ridgeline. The Ridgeline is in for all glass. We're doing a net 15% tint on the side windows and the back window, 70% on the sunroof, 70% on the windshield. So full UV protection all around the entire truck, along with 98% infrared heat rejection with the XPEL Prime XR Plus window tint. Last but not least is this Porsche Taycan from our friends at Foreign Traffic. This is getting Prime XR 30% tint on the side windows and the back window. In the wash bay is a second vehicle from Foreign Traffic. This one is an RS7. This had some paint protection film on the front bumper that had some damage on it. So we took off the paint protection film and we're going to reapply a new piece. In the PPF bay, we got Jason doing some work on this Escalade here. This is from Deal Auto Body. This had some damage on the entire driver's side of the vehicle, front fender, back quarter panel, and both doors. That got paint work done, and Jason is reapplying Stealth on the affected areas. Up on the lift is another full wrap of the week. This is a Porsche 911 Targa 4 GTS. This had a track package and clear paint protection film. We took off that paint protection film, and of course are reapplying Stealth to the entire body. Once these guys wrap it up in the PPF bay, Mark is going to see it for a 4-year coating. That's all for Gibsonia. We'll see you guys back here next week.
Hey guys, welcome to What's in the Shop Wednesday. Let's see what we got going on today. Here in the tint bay, we have Alfredo working on this Model Y. We got 2 fronts, an XR Plus, and a windshield visor. Here we have this Model 3 that came in for a full front and side skirts in XPEL Ultimate PPF. Ceramic window tinting all around in our XR Plus, and it's receiving a 4-year fusion ceramic coating over the top. Here we have Alfredo shrinking the sunroof on this Model Y. It's in for a 20% XR Plus to block out all the heat and light coming in through this massive sunroof. Here we have this BMW M4 Comp. It previously got a full front and a ceramic coating. Now it's back for rocker panels to protect the side skirts from all the rock chips